colours-wise, like, can we just say, the colours on this game are so vibrant, so alive. Like, you feel a bit immersed.
You actually do.
Like, compared to what Vanguard was, which I didn't play all that much of. Vanguard, to me, when I did play, though, was just so dark and gritty. Not a lot of colours. Very, like, grey scale.
Yep.
Quite dark. Whereas, like, these maps
it's depressing, to be honest.
Look alive.
Guys, it is Morokaii with 2 Eyes. We are back and we are doing a classic live commentary. I don't think this has been done since we were like 16 and that was a massive thing. But it feels appropriate because we're playing a Modern Warfare 2 beta, and in Modern Warfare 2 there was not many live comms, you know, the high kill gameplay.
High kill gameplay
used to be
commentaries. The classic, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? We're bringing it back with a brand new video.
Oh, that was classic.
Modern Warfare 2 beta TDM. Basically, just going to play it. We're going to say what we like, dislike, what our first impressions are. Yeah, more or less. Just dive. Just talk some chud.
This is the stuff I grew up on, just the live com talking. And even if we go absolutely average, which is a big possibility, we're just going to enjoy it. It's like the old school days. We've got a good map for it too, which is good.
This is one of the better maps, actually, in the beta.
Now, I would say I've played around 20 games. What about you?
I don't know, idea, because we played a bit like yesterday afternoon. Like,
you reckon maybe like 5?
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6, give or take. But I must admit, your views are going to be completely different from mine. Because coming into this, you straight away, man, you messaged me, you were like, man, I fucking love it.
Yep.
You know, like, you sort of gave me like a little pros and cons. And you're
Lee's a Black Ops guy.
Yeah, I much prefer your Treyarch games, your Black Ops, like your Cold War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. I hated Black Ops 4, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, and then probably the last Infinity War game that, like, I personally enjoyed would have been, I think, Modern Warfare 3. I didn't mind Ghost, but, like, I don't know, like, everything since then, like, I hated World War, I hated Vanguard, granted I know a different studio, but, like...
Call of Duty World War 2 was so bad. So bad.
Modern Warfare 19, I enjoyed the initial, like... The 2v2, like I can't remember the
we
King
did
of
have a lot.
Stuff.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun on that, but when the beta itself came out, I was just like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Luke pre-warned me. He's like, man, the game feels like Modern Warfare 19. You put it pretty nicely, actually. You had a little story.
It's pretty much. I honestly think it's Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2 had a baby.
More or less.
If they went to a club, got drunk. Oh, I screwed that up. I'm still getting used to everything too. This honestly feels like a great merge of the two. It does feel, and I will admit, that it feels like you got 50 kilos on your back. Like,
at
it feels
times
a bit
when you're
clunky.
running, it just doesn't feel buttery smooth.
But do you know what someone said to me, which I completely agree that I love? I'm not as quick as these young kids who just like are able to quickly turn on you and like slide around corners. I'm not as fast. This kind of takes that away a bit.
It does a bit. I must admit, the one thing that I was finding that I was getting a bit frustrated with, and you yourself were like, man, take the game like with a bit more relaxed approach. Like, granted, because I'm the running gun type of player. I actually don't really like this slow movement. You got to like be a bit careful. And I forget as well, we're growing up now, playing Call of Duty, people are using Astro A50s. They're using like other the best sort of Razer headset. I can't think of any other brands off the top of my head right now, but your HyperX's, like, all these good Steel Series, all these great headsets. When we grew up, man, it was just a shitty, jacky little Xbox 360, like,
The
mic.
Turtle Beach.
Like,
the Turtle Beach was a classic.
Like, no one was really using good headsets. So, like, sound-wise, footsteps and all that, like, yeah, you could sound whore, but not to the degree that people are doing, like, to this day.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Like, which is ridiculous. And I'm finding on the beta as well that, like, yeah, when I've been taking it a bit more slow, I'm a bit more patient. The enjoyment was there. When I played with you yesterday, man, and I've got to admit, this is for all CODs, if you can have at least a friend, if you can get more than a friend, if you can run some 6-mans, even 4-man, whatever, the enjoyment of COD is exponential. Like, you will have the greatest time.
Yep.
Granted, I didn't feel as if we really came into too much skill-based matchmaking. Like, it didn't really seem like there were ever, like, games that I was like, wow, I'm getting, like, shat on. Like, it isn't enjoyable. Like, I was actually enjoying this a lot more than Modern Warfare 19. And I didn't think that was going to happen. Yeah. I'll be completely honest. I came in, I tried to have an approach of more like, I'll really just be open with it. I'm not going to judge too quickly. Like, I'm not going to just play one game and be like, oh, this was whatever.
Because you have a massive problem with doors too.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. Like, why do I need to run through a door? Why is there a door? Just remove the fucking door.
Just get rid of them.
Like, seriously, there's no point, because, man, you run through it and you sound like a bull.
Yeah.
Like, you sound like a bloody bull. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. But, colours-wise, like, can we just say, the colours on this game are so vibrant, so alive. Like, you feel a bit immersed.
You actually do.
Like, compared to what Vanguard was, which I didn't play all that much of. Vanguard, to me, when I did play, though, was just so dark and gritty. Not a lot of colours. Very, like, grey scale.
Yep.
Quite dark. Whereas, like, these maps
it's depressing, to be honest.
look alive.
Yep.
Like, yeah. I suppose the other thing that we could talk about as well, man. So, kill streaks. From what you've got to experience, what are you feeling?
Oh.
You a fan of them? Not a fan of them? Like, where are you sitting? Never went off for a triple.
So far, I said this to Lee. Once I get just a UAV or any type of... Just that double kill that came up, it reminds me of Modern Warfare 2. When I played Modern Warfare 2019, anytime I'd get a kill... We'll swap while I'm talking. Anytime I got a kill, anytime I was leveling up, didn't feel rewarding at all. Didn't feel like I was actually doing anything exciting. With this, you get a kill streak, and I'm just like, fuck, the green looks so crisp and so nice. It actually feels great getting a kill streak. Also, I've only had a couple of times where I've been like, fuck, the spawns are shit.
Yeah, I've had the odd spawn when we've played Dom, but it hasn't been like that bad.
Yeah, I haven't had any major problems to the left. Yep, nice.
Shit.
Oh yeah, I haven't had any major problems, and so far I'm just absolutely loving it. I don't know. It always for me, a game with a lot more color and a lot more it's a lot more vibrant is just it sucks me in way more. And Vanguard was just it looked depressing and it was grainy, real grainy and gritty. Yeah. I didn't like that old school look of I just didn't like it. But this so far I've been absolutely obsessed with. I love the gunplay. The gunplay feels extremely smooth. Yes, it is clunky when you run around, but I'm shocking when it comes to that Cold War game where you gotta run and slide around corners and you gotta be too quick. I'm just not good at it. So,
yeah, I wasn't too bad at that, but I mean, right now I'm sucking.
No, that's alright. As I said, it's a live con. We still getting
That's another thing that I'm still not getting used to is the fact that a shock charge can shock me as well.
Yeah, yep.
Like. And these sorts of games as well, like, as soon as you get a UAV, you have such an advantage over the other team. Like, it's actually ridiculous. But, no, it's not too bad. The field upgrades with Dead Silence, I still would have liked Dead Silence as a perk. I'm going to be honest. And I'm still trying to wrap my head around the whole perk system in this game. Cause it's sort of like, the longer you play, like, or if, like, the quicker you get kills, you can sort of, like, activate your perk a little bit quicker. And all that. Are you serious? And all that. Wow. Okay, I'm sucking so much.
That's alright.
But it's part of the life of it.
You're
always going to get a good...
Because when we play in the future and you're getting a lot better, you just look back on this and you just go, do you remember when I was trash?
Yeah, everyone watching this will be like, wow, this is one of the worst games.
You are playing not front on though, and you're also... I feel like I'm phase temper now, giving all their excuses.
No, don't give it, mate. I don't want excuses.
But... Also, you even said it. You came from Lee plays on just your normal HD TV, like and he's come across to like a 4K 120Hz monitor, and he's just like, "Fuck."
It's such a smaller screen, but like it's so crisp. Colors wise, is like beautiful to look at.
Hey, we got
boys,
one.
we actually got a kill, so let's
go. So, behind you. Oh, I can hear him. I can hear him through the headset.
That's another thing that, like, look, I'm not sure. I was never really big. You would, of course, be kidding me. I was never really big into mounting because you just know that there's going to be mounted like 50 mount kills for like camos.
You're full on just love run and gun.
Yeah, I am, man. I'm like no patience. I'm just like
because the time to kill so quick in this, you can't really recover and get a few. Like, you have to be ready and aimed in. Oh, so close. So it is hard to run and gun.
I think the other thing that I'm also like not getting used to just yet is I played so much Cold War with a stim. So every time I'm getting shot, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to stim. Yeah. I need to stim. And because it's not there equipped with me, I'm tapping it. I'm throwing a shock charge. I'm like, what? Why do I not have health? What's going on? Like, sort of thing. But
yeah, look, honestly, I think this game is basically Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 29 have just smushed together. And it's the it's the best. Because too many people shit on game. I haven't seen people shit on this too much. Do you know how
No,
many
that's
people
very
just
true,
rip it
actually.
up?
Like, I don't know. I think coming from a guy that didn't like Modern Warfare 2019, I must admit, granted, when I picked up the controller just now, it wasn't great. But I've actually had, no, in all seriousness though, I've actually had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like, the kill streaks have been fun. The customization did take quite a bit for me to get used to. I was very confused how to make a class.
Even the operators look amazing.
But
like, the operators look so
clean and crisp. Like it just
crisp.
looks so
crisp.
Good.
The only thing I will say that I'm a bit worried about before we go, and Jev said this on one of his videos, is that we haven't got the PC players in yet.
Yeah, no, that's true, because they are some of the biggest complainers.
But also hackers, also people who are just ridiculously skilled, able to turn on you and everything. So right now we just got the good bunch.
That's true. You got those people who are like, you know what, I'm keen to play the next card, I want to try it out and all that. I wonder, because obviously they got to test Warzone as well at the event. Did you watch any Warzone? Because I know that this is coming from a guy.
I'm saving myself for it. Yeah, I'm going to see how we go with it. But
beautiful.
Yeah, look, I'm a big fan. I'm keen to see what they come out with, and keen to hopefully
I'm keen
the
to
prestige
see the year
system.
ahead. Yeah, I'm really. If there's no prestige system, I'm not going to lie. That is going to piss me off quite a bit.
2019
because it's such a good opportunity. Like I want to grind. It's not even like a show off thing, like, oh, look at me, like, sort of thing. But, like, it's just so, I don't know, like, I hate the fact that with Modern Warfare 2019, because it was level cap, was it 155? Something like that, like
something
55. Something like that, and, like, yeah, you could get these ribbon things, but, like, I don't know, to me, I was like, that's shit.
Yeah, legit.
Like, I'm playing games, and, like, I'm getting XP, but the XP is going to nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just playing to play. Like, I don't know, when I get on a COD, it's like, I always want to be playing to, like, achieve.
And with the skill-based matchmaking, it would you couldn't have you can have a ridiculous game because you'd get a couple of good games, then it'd knock you back down, and then you'd have a couple of shit ones, then a couple of good ones. It was just real. In that it wasn't like crazy good and crazy bad. It was just you're always in the middle. So there's no like highs and lows.
I feel as well because I think is there 3 or 4 maps in this beta at the moment?
3.
So because there's a hotel, there's the one that we just played, and then there's like.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like a market.
Yeah, the market one. The market one, I love that map.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, I think that's another thing as well that COD's had an issue with memorable maps because they always refer to like your classic, your terminals, your high rise, like.
And terminals back.
So, but I must admit, from the maps that we've played, granted the hotel map, I'm not good at just yet. Hopefully, we'll get the good grasping of it. I've enjoyed most of the maps, man. Like, they're actually not bad maps.
Yeah, it's not some Piccadilly.
Yeah, like, I don't know, they all feel like a reasonable size and stuff like that. Yeah, I've got to be a bit careful. I can't just run and gun, just go all guns blazing. But, look, I've had a lot of fun with it. So, I'm excited. Cautious, but excited.
That's a good way to put it.
But it looks promising.
Cautious but excited.
It looks very promising. And I'm keen to see what they do with the camos. I hope, camos-wise, we've got some really, really cool, colourful... The thing with COD is, right, they always want to go serious, and then out of nowhere, there's some anime skin thing. So let's just have crazy camos from the get. Like, seriously.
Black Ops 4 type
like,
camos.
Yeah, like, have, like, always ones as well. Have, like, reactive ones where I get 3 kills, the gun goes from blue to red to orange to purple.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't say you want to be realistic, but then have these type of fucking characters going on. Do you know what I mean?
Two shits about some bullshit sprays.
Yeah.
Or like these weapon charms.
Shocking.
Weapon charms are some of the worst. Or stickers.
Oh, they were
like, man, when I'm putting a camo on my gun, I'm not worried about putting a sticker patch.
Man, no fucking shit.
Like, just give us the shit that we want.
Definitely.
Hopefully Ground War comes out next week too.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Get a taste of that, just to see what lobbies with more people in there would be like too. But having a lot of fun.
That's it. So, guys, we'll see you in the next one. But that's our thoughts. That's our live play, and obviously we're not with it. We just started, so we're not the greatest. So
haven't warmed up.
But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, peace.